Hello, members of the fat community. Do not be alarmed. I am here to protect you from the violent, insolent people that are thin privileged people. I know that you hate those, and I'm sorry that they have to attack you every day with just horrible things. Whew. Even thinking about them just makes me want to throw up. Hey, fatty, you should lose some weight because it's hurting your health. They should all just stop. All fat people is just overweight exercise balls. They're just huge exercise balls that are extremely sweaty and breathe a lot, which is ironic because none of them exercise. I'm joking. I don't care if you're fat. I am morbidly obese. So, on behalf of all fat people, I am sorry. I am sorry that we are like this. Anyway, let's get into it. We're not playing who's the bigger victim when we talk about experiences of fat women and slim women. No, we're playing who's the bigger victim. Get it, it's a joke. We're pointing it out because it needs to change. People should not be treated worse based on a larger body size or perceived health status. We can't change that if we don't talk about the differences in how we are treated. Look, it's bad to treat people differently if they're like a different race or gender, but like 90% of the time, it's the fat people's own fault. I mean, don't be hateful towards them, I guess, or something, but I mean, it's like, I don't think fat people are treated that bad, except for like online circumstances, because I know plenty of fat people. I am fat myself. And do I get bullied a lot? Yes. But do I deal with it? Yes, because why would I care? I'm kidding, I never get bullied. Pardon my French, but F your doctor, that's not French. Your nutritionist and your sister, they are being fat-phobic as heck. Jesus, watch your language. You need food to live. A larger person needs more calories than a smaller person. No, I think it's that they have more calories than a smaller person. And they probably don't need more calories too because they just sit around all day. You need carbs. Low-carb diets are a fad, and all diet plans are both contradictory and pseudosciences, and none work. Well then don't diet. How about just change your lifestyle? Like, diets, just don't diet, just like entirely change your lifestyle so that you don't eat 30 McNuggets every hour, every day, and you don't sit around laughing at other people, you can't eat fat food, I'm fat and I'm proud, cause you can't eat fat food, I eat the McNuggets every day, like that crap. Your doctor has probably been trying to scare you with, you are at risk for heart disease. No, he's not trying to scare you. He's trying to help you because you're at risk for heart disease because you're so fat. Without there being a single study that proves causation and it being known that heart diseases and diabetes cause weight gain. I think weight gain causes heart diseases. Yeah, it's all backwards. I bet they haven't told you that fat people are more likely to survive a heart attack and less likely to develop certain cancers. If you're fat, morbidly obese, and you have a heart attack at 10 years old, I guess you're less likely to have a heart attack later. But the thing is, no, My doctor referred me to a nutritionist because I'm about 180 pounds, 5'5". Jesus, you're short. My nutritionist has me tracking carbs and calories and everything. I just want to eat whatever I want, but I'm always worried about what I'm eating. Then stop wanting to eat whatever you want. And now my sister says I'm too fat to get a girlfriend. I don't know what to do. I know what to do. Stop eating whenever you want. Answer your own. I was gonna say question. It's not a question. It's like your own problem. Yeah, you know what to do. Stop being a fatty. Eat McNuggets every 4 seconds. I'm surprised you can even ride in your car to go to McDonald's. Cause Jesus, like the suspension, I bet is like. I think we should teach kids that being fat is okay and not something to be ashamed of. It's not that you should be ashamed of it, it's that you should like, not think it's healthy. If I ever have kids, I'll make sure they know that I will disown them if they ever fat shame someone. Fat shaming is not real. I'm gonna say that. Like, you can make fun of people for being fat, or like dislike them for being fat, but it's not fat shaming. Like, adding shaming after any word doesn't immediately make it sound like a reasonable cause. That's stupid. I mean, by that logic, I get fat shamed every day because I feel bad that I'm fat, and people go, "You're fat," and I go, "Damn right." I almost killed myself because of fat phobia today. No, you didn't. You didn't almost kill yourself. No one. You didn't almost kill yourself. Stop lying. Stop lying. If you're suicidal, like if someone is suicidal, typically they will like do their best not to burden other people about being suicidal. I I know this because I'm suicidal. But like, if you're suicidal and you're telling tons of people, you're obviously being suicidal for attention. Like, it's a series. Like, being suicidal is like almost as bad as faking cancer, because they're both like bad diseases, one mental and one physical. Like, don't say you almost killed yourself because people called you fat. That's you didn't. Yeah. The problem with the eye for an eye principle is that you can't make them feel what you feel. I mean, a lot of parents do make children feel fat because they make them fat. You know, all those McNuggets, 30 Happy Meals a month, one Happy Meal a day keeps the doctor right at your doorstep saying, "Hey, you have heart disease. You should fix that." So maybe we should just hang them for like a bit, but not enough to kill them, so they know what they feel like when they are fat. Hang them? Gee, like what? Like gallows? Like a noose? What the what? Hang? Do you want to hang children to make them feel bad, but not kill them? Just make them feel bad. I really want to know what she means by hang. Dear thin folks who were former fats, don't talk over us actual fat people. Actual fat people. When we're discussing issues unique to fat bodies, it's bad enough that we don't get the respect and space we deserve from everyone else. Yeah, you need a lot of space, I'm sure of that. Don't add to that knowing full well what it was like as a fat person. Okay, so if you know what it's like to be a fat person, like shouldn't you be like, yeah, or shouldn't people be like, yeah, you know what it was like, so we should listen to you, not be like, you're not fat anymore, you got thin privileged. Yeah. Often, one sizest belief is that fat people. Wait a second. Sizest. You got racism, sexism, sizeism. Ooh, spooky. Often one size's belief is that fat people should only date other fat people. Remember when it was illegal to date interracially? Oh, ooh, it's one of those. Ooh. And people thought it would be best to stick to your own kind. Jesus, fat is not a race. Just be careful, can't give those fat people rights. Cause if they get rights, they're gonna rise up. There's a revolution of fatties. Big a morbidly obese revolution. Jesus, fat is not a race. It is still a widely held belief that thin people and fat people shouldn't be together. Is it? Cause like I've never heard that before. I mean like typically fat people are fat so they seem unattractive and like only other fat people are like this is the best I can do because no thin people like me. But like I don't think it's a stereotype that like people should only date other people who are similar body size. That doesn't make sense. To that I say, why? Don't treat fat people like a curiosity or an experiment. Because they're not a curiosity. There's tons of fat people. The majority of the population of the continental United States is obese. But by all means, if you were a thin or average sized human being, average, and you're attracted to a bigger or fat person, you have permission to explore that connection. Explore? Like, what? I mean, just treat them like people, but at the same time, don't act like being fat is healthy, because it's not. Ooh, it's not my fault. I'm fat because of genetics, not because I eat the 30 billion chicken McNugget meals every day. Hold on, let me get a double. I can't help it. It's not my fault. Sharon, put the cheeseburger down. Nah, frick you, I can do what I want. It's not my fault. Goodbye, everyone.